And the good thing about this, it fits into the boxes. We have created our own luxury advent calendar for a fraction of the cost. Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. You join me in the loft. I have a coffee, I have a new window. We have done some demolishing up here and I've smashed through and created my new window. I'm kidding, of course. I have DIY'd a window up here in the loft, which I thought I would share with you in today's video. You might have seen me making a start on it in a previous vlog. And also, behind me here, we have the Thrifted Liberties Advent Calendar, which I still haven't filled up, so I thought we could do that together in today's video. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a crafty, DIY style, thrifty video today. In the loft, it is pouring with rain outside, so it's nice and cosy up here. I've got myself a nice coffee on the go in my London Christmas mug. And this was a gift from Kate, and I've forgotten what year that was. I'm not very good at remembering what happened, what year, with Christmases gone by. I just can't recall, but I do remember this was a gift from Kate, and I absolutely love it. And so, yeah, I hope you've got a nice drink on the go. Maybe you've got yourself a nice hot drink or something festive. And we will jump into some footage from earlier today when I was busy making this. And then after that, I popped out to the charity shops. I thought we'd have a little browse, see if we can find some nice Christmas bits. And I needed to see if I could find some like extra bits to pop into the advent calendar. So yeah, let's jump in to making our festive window. And then I'll meet you back here and show it to you in more detail. And then we'll go for a little mooch down the charity shops. Quick sip of the coffee, let's go. So there we go. I have switched out the Christmas trees a little bit since I was faffing around earlier and just gone for the single white company one in the centre there. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's really effective, and especially with the little twinkly firefly lights. I'll show you it a bit closer and I can just talk you through everything. So yeah, the chalkboards were children's chalkboards that I bought in Sam's Pound. They were £1 each. And then the little firefly lights I got in Primark. These curtains I had from online home shop. They're really reasonably priced. Had some old ribbon that I used, and then this hanging decoration is from Poundland. The little mini wreath is from Sostrena Grenna. I bought this table up that I had in the bedroom, so I wanted to kind of layer it up in here, and I love it when you like put a console behind a sofa. I think that looks really nice. And actually I don't miss this bit of space at all, so this might be a vibe for the future. Maybe I'll get like a bigger console or something and have it right the way across the back there, or I could even maybe like build up some shelves in here and have them like behind the sofa, because I haven't missed the space by bringing the sofa forward. So yeah, everything's hung up with the command hooks, and I've got the giant stocking hanging up, my cork DIY wreath. I have pulled out the little train in the corner there. There's the little 2 extra trees down there. I'm in the throes of like bringing out the odd additional Christmas decoration for the rest of the home. But yeah, I'm not gonna have like a big tree this year. So I'm just doing lots of like festive touches. That's the vibe. And then over here, this is what we need to work on next. So you may remember that I got this advent calendar in the charity shop, and I thought it would be fun to fill it up with little bits and pieces that I picked up over the year. It's a Liberty's advent calendar, and it's got a beautiful print inside. What I quite liked about this one, if you are like after one second hand, is it can be quite nice to go for one with quite large boxes, because then it kind of gives you more options of what you can fill them up with. And all of the boxes, all of the numbers are in order on this, but I guess you could like move them around and switch them up. I thought for this video, I will just fill it with you, because I don't think over December I will be organised enough to kind of open it up with you on a daily basis. So I thought I would just sort of fill it up more for like inspiration if you're doing one of these yourself, or if you're thinking about maybe doing one for next year. You may well find after Christmas these popping up in the charity shops. If not, you can source them on places like eBay, or you can buy really nice like wooden ones in places like the Works, you know, if you wanted to get something and paint it. There's loads of different options, but I thought this one was rather fabulous, and I thought we would fill it up together and have a little look down memory lane of some of the bits that I picked up this year. And also these could give you like some stocking filler ideas as well. So most of it's kind of thrifted, boot sale finds. I have got a few like new bits that I picked up in the sales and stuff. I did pop into the charity shops earlier today for a quick browse to see if I could find any final bits to go into it as well. So let's jump into that footage, and I'll meet you back here and show you everything that I'm going to put into the calendar. Okay, so I only picked up one thing at the charity shops today, which I'm going to add to my calendar, and it's this Yankee Candle Christmas cookie candle, and this was £1.99, which I thought was really good. And the good thing about this is that it fits into the boxes just about. So, candle going in. I think as well, this would make a really lovely gift for somebody, something like this. I also, I did treat myself to this. These just seem to go up in price every single year, so I've bitten the bullet and spent, I think it was like £25 for this Christmas ornament, but I've always fancied one of these beautiful little Fortnum's baskets. So I'm going to pop that in. But that could be like quite a nice one to pop in early on. You'd want to use it as a Christmas decoration, wouldn't you? But you can mix and match, as I say. I'm going to stick that in number 1 for now. Will it fit? I love the fact it's got the shredded paper in here as well. Look at that. Absolutely spot on. And even with a few pricier items in here, this advent calendar, including the cost of the calendar itself, I think the calendar was like, it was like £15 or £20, so quite a lot, but it is a beautifully made piece and I can use it every single year. You could probably find one cheaper, I'm sure. I've got this beautiful little mug that I picked up at the boot sale. I thought that could go in. Does it fit? I've gone for quite small things, just fits. That's very satisfying, isn't it, when it fits like that? And then we have lots of different Lush products. So I bought some bits from Lush down at the boot sale, and I thought they would make really nice things to go inside. So we have the Dream Cream and the Shoot for the Stars body scrub. In they go. I think little Christmas ornaments work really nicely in these calendars. We have these ones that I picked up last year from the White Company. And these are fairly reasonably priced, and if I can find them at the moment, I'll link them. You may well be able to get the additional discount at this time of year. Forgetting which drawers I've filled up now. Also these beautiful metal ones from IKEA, which are £2 for the pack of 3, which I think is fantastic. You can fill it out with those. Any miniature products works really nicely. I've got some of these Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer that I thought could go in. Also, you know, sometimes you get like the little sample sizes or sample fragrances. And often with these premium advent calendars, a lot of the stuff is just teeny tiny sample sizes anyway. I got these Molten Brown miniatures from the Plymouth Hotel that I stayed in Miami, and I thought they would be perfect. This Penhaligon's Bath Essence from my stay at the Witchery in Edinburgh. That's perfect too, really nice little size. Another thing you can squirrel away from hotel stays to include is these little miniatures that you sometimes get at breakfast. So I've got here some orange marmalade and some apricot marmalade and some strawberry jam. I've also got some honey, which is really nice at this time of year to make like lemon and honey. After Christmas, you'll often find cute little ornaments and Christmas decorations in the sales. So if you did want to do it throughout the year, like I've done, you can stock up. These were just €2 from a little shop in Germany. So I'll pop those in. I think I'm nearly there. We might double up on some of these, make it even more exciting. I've got some tea, which I think is always a nice thing to add. This cute little felt cat ornament, which you may remember I picked up on one of my adventures. Sweet little Harrods Christmas bear that I thrifted. I mean, isn't that just absolutely adorable? You could include some cute little trinkets like this pair of cats that I picked up at the boot sale. Another candle that I picked up at the boot sale. Ones in little tins like this are perfect, like little travel sized ones. And also this really sweet little frame that I also picked up at the boot sale, and I popped in a little Monaco stamp from my travels and added a ribbon. You can also add some miniatures of booze. Maybe if you've been on the aeroplane and you know you can save the gin if you get offered a gin and tonic. I have a couple here that I picked up from a German supermarket. This one's called Dirty Harry, never tried it. And then we also have the Dooley's Toffee Liqueur. Just really cute sizes to fit into the drawers. And I spied these mini celebrations down at the Co-op. I think these are the most adorable little sized boxes. These are just £1.25 for, what is it, 69 grams. You get 8 chocolates in here basically. It's not bad going in terms of like the price of chocolate these days with shrinkflation. And I just thought that was really sweet, but annoyingly, it's not quite the right size to fit in, so I would have to open that to include those. So I don't think I'll be putting chocolate in my calendar, but every single drawer is covered now. So yeah, that is my advent calendar filled. Some of the drawers have got a couple of bits in. It's all quite random, but it's always fun to open up and discover what's inside it. I feel like if I'd been more organised, it would have been better to actually fill it up more throughout the year to completely forget what's inside it. So I think for next year, we will have to attempt that, and maybe I'll just need to keep it out in the loft or somewhere where I can see it more easily and access it more easily, so I can start actually putting things into the drawers throughout the month. But it always just gets so busy and I kind of forget. But thank you to all of you who did remind me to do this, and I'll be excited to open up these drawers throughout the festive period. But yeah, as I say, I just know that I won't remember to vlog it, so I thought I would just show you everything that's going in. Yeah, how fabulous is that? We have created our own luxury advent calendar for a fraction of the cost as to what you'd pay for one of these in the shops. And yeah, maybe it's a little tradition that we could start here, filling it up every single year. I love this one. I just think it's such a beautiful classic design. They often change each year, don't they? I think when I had a little look online, there was different ones to choose from, but I just think having the classic kind of Liberties store was stunning. So yeah, I'm going to pop that back, and I'll look forward to getting involved with that over Christmas time. I might have a little switch around of some of those bits, because there's actually some decorations that I included that I kind of want to put up around the place. So I'll probably have a little shuffle, and who knows, there might be some other bits that end up in there. But yeah, I hope that's given you some inspiration if you fancy creating your own advent calendar, either this year or maybe you could do something where you collect things over the year for Christmas 2026. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some inspiration if you fancy getting creative. Perhaps you would like to create your own festive window. And even if you don't create the window, I think actually adding these little lights around a window frame is something that is incredibly effective for you know, for £4 basically for the lights from Primark Home, or you can get them in the bargain stores. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know if any of you are creating your own advent calendar for this year. I'd love to hear all about it. And there's going to be loads more vlogs throughout December, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.